Minister, Mr. Philip Edward Davis. Good morning, citizens of the Bahamas, and welcome. This is Citizens Watch News Update. And in the news today, our eldest tells the truth.
Hey, my sister, how are you? I read what you sent, but I just wanted to say, have you been watching? Have you been noticing that the PM of the Bahamas has not stepped foot off the Bahama Islands to jet set all over the world? I thought he had people to meet, important people, and meetings to attend, places to go to spread the global initiative on the orange economy and global warming. So where is he? You mean meetings are being kept without his presence and without his participation and his cry for help for the Bahama Islands in the global climate warming takedown? What is happening with his entourage? Their bags are packed, Mr. Prime Minister. When are you going to let them accompany you on the taxpayers' money? Isn't he the same one who said in the parliament when they told him about traveling with so many people on the taxpayers' pocket? Well, you know, when I travel, I have to travel with a lot of people. Well, they waiting, Mr. Brave Davis. Their bags are packed and they're ready to go. How come you ain't leaving and jet setting all over the world? Well, you thought it was to always be slack-will in the United States. But I hope you see, my sister, Biden, Pelosi, Maxine Waters, and Kamala Harris, he can no longer depend on them to allow slackness to prevail in the United States of America. They got to stand on their own bottom today and look and see that they don't go to jail. So if they got to worry about themselves, does he think he can call them up and try and get a favor from them or get a blight? No, he can't. No, you cannot, Mr. Davis. There's a new sheriff in town, my sister. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Mr. Davis? I see you down in Rock Sound, eh? If you step off the Bahamas, if you're bad, let open shame, international shame and dishonor, Mr. Brave Davis, be your portion, because you thought it was going to always be slack-will and you were going to be able to drag the Bahamian people through the ringer, through the dryer, and just suck out the taxpayers' money as you feel like, without accountability, and can victimize and intimidate and cajole the Bahamian people. You thought it was going to always be like this, but Lord done let you know it's a different stroke now. It's a different stroke now. To all your friends and lovers who wouldn't tell you that you are the emperor with no clothes on, and they letting you gallivant here and there without pulling you to the side and tell you put on some clothes. They leave you out to dry. They leave them out to dry, my sister. Leave them out to dry. Yes, Mr. Davis, let's see what you're going to do now. Let's see what you're going to do now. You're down in Rock Sound. But I thought you liked to jet set all over the world, and go to this meeting where you wasn't asked and wasn't invited. Show up when nobody needs you to make a statement. You pushing your way. How come you ain't gone yet? How come you ain't gone yet? Anybody ain't. This your run. You can't run with this president of the United States of America. You can't run with him, Brave Davis. You better look for hold the Dodge under. Look for hold the Dodge under. Let international and shame and dishonor be your portion. Let the whole world have you as the laughing stock, because you thought you could give the Bahamas over and replace us, okay, and disenfranchise us, and let others come and steal our birthright, our identity, and take our natural resources and our land right in the front of our faces and have nothing to say because you think you reign and rule. But oh my, hey, my sister, a new sheriff is in town, Mr. Brave Davis. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Tip your foot in the ocean if you're bad. Tip your foot in the ocean if you're bad. They just waiting with the net. I'm waiting with the net to ensnare you and entrap you like they did Mr. Curtis, with the police plane. Little did he know, that he was the rat, and the cheese was already waiting with the mousetrap. Yep, Mr. Brave Davis, my sister. Let us sit back and watch. Let us sit back and watch and let him be the laughing stock throughout the entire world. Yes, Mr. Brave Davis. Why don't you leave the country now? Why don't you leave the country now? Step up and put your foot in the water if you're bad. You're down in rock sand. That's the most of you right there. I'm sure your dancing wife, she ready to go dance in one of these countries around the world where you push your way. When you gonna get up and travel? Travel in the special purpose plane, and the siren car that you bought on the taxpayers' money. Yes, my sister. Yes, my sister. Let's sit back and watch and see what you gonna do, Mr. Davis. What you gonna do?
Well, there you have it. What will be the answer? Will you leave? Will you stay? Citizens Watch bring you the latest information for you to consider and things for you to disseminate. The Day Bahamas, and keep your eyes on the prize. This one is an imposter.